HMS Queen Elizabeth and FS Charles de Gaulle laid on an impressive display of Anglo-French naval and air power as the two nations' flagships worked side by side for the first time. The UK's carrier and her embarked F-35 stealth fighter jets spent a few days training with the French carrier and French Rafale M aircraft in exercise Gallic strike in the Mediterranean. In the Western Mediterranean, the two ships and their respective task groups showcased how the navies would work together in future operations and take forward the Anglo-French Combined Joint Expeditionary Force that reached full operating capability last year. The MQ-25 program successfully conducted the first ever aerial refueling operations between a manned receiver aircraft and an unmanned tanker. This successful flight demonstrated the MQ-25 Stingray can refill its tanker mission using the U.S. Navy's standard probe and drogue aerial refueling method. During the flight, the receiver Navy FA-18 Super Hornet approached the Boeing-owned MQ-25 test asset, conducted a formation evaluation, wake survey, drogue tracking, and then plugged with the unmanned aircraft. The Stingray then successfully transferred the fuel from its aerial refueling store to the FA-18. The MQ-25 is foundational to the Navy's unmanned campaign framework and is the first step towards a future fleet augmented by unmanned systems to pace the evolving challenges of the 21st century. The first DDG-51 Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer to be built in the Flight 3 configuration, the future Jack H. Lucas, was successfully launched at Huntington Ingalls Industries' Ingalls Shipbuilding Division. The DDG-51 Flight 3 upgrade is centered on the SPY-6 air and missile defense radar and incorporates upgrades to the electrical power and cooling capacity, plus additional associated changes to provide greatly enhanced warfighting capability to the fleet. Flight 3 destroyers will have improved capability and capacity to perform anti-air warfare and ballistic missile defense in support of the integrated air and missile defense mission. Fincantieri and the Ministry of Defense of Indonesia have signed a contract for the supply of 6 FREM-class frigates, the modernization and sale of 2 Mistral-class frigates, and the related logistical support. The order represents a success for Fincantieri and Italy, which has a fleet of 10 FREM ships. The agreement is of the utmost importance to strengthen the collaboration between Italy and Indonesia in a strategic area in the Pacific. Fincantieri will be prime contractor for the entire program. The construction of the frigates will ensure significant employment benefits not only for several Italian shipyards of the group in the next years, but also the other companies of the sector, namely Leonardo, as well as numerous small and medium-sized national companies, and will see the collaboration of the local PT PAL shipyard. The modernization of the 2 Mistral-class vessels, which Fincantieri will acquire from the Italian Navy once decommissioned, will also be carried out in Italy.
4, 3, 2, 1, shoot! All personnel remain in DQ stations.
On Friday, June 18th, the USS Gerald R. Ford successfully completed the first scheduled explosive event as part of the full ship shock trials. The first-in-class aircraft carrier was designed using advanced computer modeling methods, testing, and analysis to ensure the ship is hardened to withstand battle conditions, and these shock trials provide data used in validating the shock hardness of the ship. This was the first of 3 blast tests that will be about 7 to 10 days apart.